welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we are Luke and Al, and we enjoy making videos of our travels. So we're finally back on the Norfolk Broads after 2.5 years, and it's great to be back. We start our adventure at Brundall Bay Marina, but we'll be spending the next 7 nights on board the beautiful Moneypenny, a Haynes 42 cruiser from NYA. So come join us as we re-explore the stunning Norfolk Broads, where we visit some of our favourite moorings as well as some new. So let's get going. Okay, so we're back on the Norfolk Broads, and it's been about 2.5 years.
2.5 years, yeah. A bit of I've quite missed it a little bit.
Yeah. It's really good to be back, Al. And we couldn't have picked better weather. It's absolutely beautiful start of a bank holiday weekend. Friday, the 1st of May. And back on the Norfolk Broads. Beautiful. I hope it's like this for the rest of the week. Don't worry though, if you like our cruise videos, we've got some cruising coming up.
Yeah, we've got something coming up soon, which is...
So keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled, something new.
We're sailing on a completely new cruise line, which will be good fun, and a new destination. So if you like that, definitely stay tuned. But we also hope you stay with us just for another one of our Norfolk Broads adventures. So it's the first time on Moneypenny that we've picked up
always
today.
wanted to try Moneypenny.
You have, yeah. She's a lovely boat. The boat we've always kind of looked at. Especially you, Al, you said you've always wanted to give her a try.
And what a name, Moneypenny.
Moneypenny, yeah. So the plans today, it's 3:20, and with it getting dark around, I think 9:15 roughly in the evening.
Yeah.
We do have time on our side, so we're not entirely sure where we're going to go this afternoon. What were your thoughts out about where you were wanting to go today?
We said we're going to try and cross Reedham tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's a low tide at 5 o'clock. So what we'll do, we're currently just past Brundall. So when we get down to Reedham, we'll give Great Yarmouth Yacht Station a call, see what they advise.
Yeah.
I would always recommend doing that before you cross Reedham.
Yes, yeah.
And then if we can do it, let's go for it.
Yeah, we might be a bit tight for time, but we'll have to see. I don't know if we're going against the tide currently or with it.
It's a bit slack, isn't it? It's slack.
It's hard to tell at the moment, isn't it?
Because May thoughts off, we're trying to get the beginning of the holiday over the north.
Yeah.
Get back over here for maybe it's Tuesday, and then we've got a bit of a both.
So yeah, we'll just see where the day takes us. It's absolutely beautiful weather. I mean, look at that, just beautiful blue sky. It is so lovely. It's very windy though, so I don't know how well this picks up on the mic, so I apologise if there's lots of wind noise. But as for previously, we've had both CoverGirl and Avita with NYA in Brundall, and Moneypenny is exactly the same size boat. Yeah, we've got all the old haunts coming up, Al. We've got is it the Beauchamp Palms straight ahead?
The Ghost Pub, Acle.
Yeah. We've never moored there. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount in terms of like mooring. I was going to say, if anyone's ever been there, let us know, because it never looks open, but it may well be. We've never really seen that many people sat outside. Yeah. Not many boats that are moored outside.
Got moorings, has it?
No, it's got a couple on the front. And I think a few.
What is that white sign?
At the back there. Private. So yeah. So I don't know.
Is it? Get visitors when
well, it might not even be open. We'll have to find out if it's still running. And the far distance, the Cantley sugar factory as well. So we're making quite good progress down the River Yare, heading towards Cantley. I don't know how well that picks up on the camera. You can just see the factory just in the background there. Once again, I completely forgot how windy it is on the Broads, with it being just so exposed, so really flat everywhere. But even if there's a bit of wind, you know, hopefully it will stay dry for the entire week, because that beautiful blue sky, look at that, it's wonderful. Hopefully it does stay like that for the whole week that we're here. That would be amazing. We'll have to see how we get on with times as to whether we can actually cross through to the north this evening or not, or whether we may have to moor up somewhere and travel across tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. The other great thing about Moneypenny is the onboard little minibar that we've got. So Al's just loading the fridge with all the goodies at the moment. Can't forget that when you're on the Broads. A few drinks when you're sat up on deck at night as the sun's setting, nothing better. Now, I used to harp on about this all the time, but down this little dike here just before Cantley, I'm sure there used to be some BA moorings just right down the far end to the left, but I think they may be no more. Obviously, let me know if I'm wrong. That certainly would have been a nice little sheltered spot tucked away on an evening. And we're getting nearer and nearer to Cantley now as we head on our way. And so here we are coming up to the sugar factory just straight ahead at Cantley, which means we're approaching the Cantley moorings just on the left hand side, and I believe, and then the Reed Cutter pub straight ahead. We've never stayed there before, so that's what to do in the future, I think. But I think we're going to head straight on, see how we do for timings as to whether we can perhaps get over Reedham water this evening or not. And you can see we're just coming up to some moorings just tucked to the left hand side. They're all 24-hour BA moorings, plenty of space there, especially if you want to go to the pub. And then we have the Reed Cutter, just to the left. And then the famous or infamous sugar factory just straight ahead. Is it an eyesore? Is it iconic? I don't know, you decide. But it's certainly a popular landmark on the southern Broads anyway. Now, from what I can remember, there are some cracking moorings coming up to the starboard side, I believe just by this mill, which are, from what I remember, I think they're Hardley Mill moorings. There's like a floating pontoon. I think it used to be just an honesty box, which was about £10 to moor overnight. Really, really peaceful mooring. You've got a floating pontoon, so you don't have to worry about adjusting your ropes. But I think the last I heard, or the last we heard, was that the BA were going to be taking it over. So it'll be interesting to see whether they're now, it's now a BA mooring or not. Yeah, you've got straight ahead that lovely, the wind pump. Used to drain all the water out from the fields back into the Broads. Last time we were here, we had a really interesting tour round it. You can go right up to the top, near to where the sails are. Yeah, there we go. Confirms it, they are now BA moorings. Electric hookup as well. Can't go wrong there. Cracking spot. Definitely recommend it. And the sun is still shining. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Stay like this, please. Don't change. Just saying that the Hardley Mill moorings, they're now BA.
Free as well. Oh, the BA took them over.
Yeah, BA now.
They finally got the weir, didn't they?
So
That would have been a great place to moor tonight.
yeah, it is a cracking spot. I don't know if you wanted to moor there tonight or wanted a bit more cruising time. We can always turn around and go back. It's whether we'll have time
Cross Braden.
to cross Braden. It might be pushing it a little bit.
That would be a great space if we can't cross Braden tonight.
Yeah, I guess we've got options, haven't we? If
Yeah. I think we should bring them sooner rather than later, then we can nab that space.
yes, yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, so a bit of an update with it being just come up to 4:30 now. We phoned Great Yarmouth Yacht Station, which is always a good idea to give them a buzz if you're thinking of crossing Braden Water to get under the really quite low beams of Vauxhall Bridge, which leads you onto the north. Giving them a call, it's going to take about 2.5–3 hours for us to get from where we are to Vauxhall Bridge. So the key assistant at Great Yarmouth Yacht Station was saying it's going to be a little bit tight for us at the moment, so we've made the decision to head back and get the moorings up at Hardley Mill, which is a lovely stop, and then we can set off tomorrow with the aim of hopefully crossing Braden Water in the evening at about 5:30, when the river height is a little bit more favourable. We've got Al just checking the ropes, making sure everything's in position when we come into moor up.
Yeah.
I was just saying that you're getting all the ropes in position, Al,
Yeah.
for getting us moored up. But certainly it's a lovely mooring, Hardley Mill. Really peaceful, really quiet. Yeah, so maybe if we'd been on it a bit earlier, then getting across Braden this evening would have been an option. But hey ho, we can always try again tomorrow. But thankfully we're actually pointing the right way now to come into the mill. Coming in against the tide, so it gives you a bit more control. So it's a good time out when we went to the mill that time. When we got the tour guide just showing us
Yeah,
around.
it was a good day,
That was really
wasn't it?
good, wasn't it?
Sadly, the beer's got their own way. Eh?
I know, yeah. I think they were trying to resist the BA taking over the moorings, I think, from what they were saying.
Oh, we've got electric here. How do you get electric then? Do you connect? Is
As-
it closed?
There is electric with the cards, I think, if you've got the Lecky
Well,
cards.
there'll be cards, won't
Yeah,
there?
yeah. So,
So how we're mooring up, facing that way or this way? 'Cause
We're-
it's quite still, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
And we're not that worried
But the-
because
Tide is still going out, so we're going against the tide now, so this is the right way we want to be coming in. In we come, Al's going to be on the ropes, tying us up. I think they've got cleats rather than posts from what I can see. Straight ahead. And then that's our setup for the evening. And it looks like we've got a lovely, beautiful, sunny afternoon, evening to enjoy. Back on the Broads, Al, is brilliant. It's good to be back. Okay, so I was just on the front rope. All tied up, and then just doing the aft rope. And then we're all set up for the evening. And what a beautiful setting we've got. Look at that. Just beautiful. With it being a floating pontoon, you don't have to worry about adjusting the ropes either, as it rises and falls with the tide, which is really convenient. So there we go, all moored up at Hardley Mill to enjoy a beautiful evening in the sun. Really lovely. And now we've got a really lovely size like bathing platform, which we've not had on
Yeah,
previous
it's
boats
nice,
before, have we? It's really nice. Lovely size with the ladders as well. Hopefully get a chance to do a bit of kayaking. Flexible kayak, Al?
Yeah.
So hopefully we can give that a try, definitely. And so yeah, you've got your electric posts, Hardley Mill moorings, and then you've got the Hardley Mill itself, straight ahead. And so there we go. Here's our view for the evening, which I tell you what isn't too bad, is it? So we finally had some time to sit down, have a few drinks in the evening sun now.
Yeah.
How have you found the first kind of afternoon? I'd say it's not day of sailing, is it? It's kind of afternoon of cruising.
Well, our plans didn't go to what we wanted.
No.
Never mind, it's not the end of the world. We're not trying to rush around.
No, exactly. I think being on the Broads is really kind of life at just 4 miles an hour, isn't it? I think your original plans were to cross Reedham water to get to Stokesby, I think.
Stokesby for tonight, but it wasn't up there.
Wasn't meant to be. No, but we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just a lovely part of the river, this, isn't it, Al? It's so like remote and quiet and peaceful. And in the far distance, just over there, I don't know if it picks up on the camera, you've just got the village of Reedham, which we'll be passing through tomorrow. But we couldn't have asked for better weather, could we? No, on our first like cruising day. It's absolutely glorious. So nice. Couldn't have asked for anything any nicer. Hopefully it's like that for the rest of the week. Fingers crossed.
Well, we'll see. We'll get what we're given.
So it's 7 o'clock and the sun is starting to slowly set behind the mill. It's absolutely beautiful. All you can hear are just the birds, the wildlife. Really quiet and still on the rivers at the moment. Such a lovely evening. So we'll have a bit of time to play with tomorrow, with us crossing Reedham water around 5 o'clock mark to get under Vauxhall Bridge at around 5:30, which is the lowest of the bridges leading onto the Northern Broads. So we've got some time to have a wander around, explore during the daytime. So we're thinking we could maybe even stop off at Reedham, have a walk around there before we try crossing Reedham water. Hopefully tomorrow though the weather is like this, because look at it, just not a cloud in the sky. Just wonderful. So we're just chilling out, enjoying a few drinks.
Yeah.
Cheers to the being back on the Broads again. To another holiday on the Norfolk Broads. And we're just having a bit of a chat about perhaps our plans for tomorrow, with us having a bit of time during the daytime. And we've got a few ideas, haven't we? What were you thinking?
Well, we can't cross Reedham until about 5 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So we've got quite a bit of time to kill. So use the kayak for a couple of hours or whatever.
Could give it a try. We bought it quite a while ago, never managed to use it. No. So it'd be worth giving it a shot, I think. We're wondering whether we could possibly launch it from down there from the bathing platform or the floating pontoon, or actually we're thinking about going up onto Surlingham Broad, where there's some little little waterways, which we've seen people kayaking around there before, and then heading further in that direction down there, that leads you to Reedham, and we're probably going to stop there to top up with some water. We've got to get a few bits in the shop, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we can do a little walk, and then hopefully by then it might be time for us to head down past Reedham water.
Just wait for the crossing.
Yeah. And head out on the north.
It'll be interesting, see how far we get tomorrow.
It will, yeah.
We should do it tomorrow though.
I think we should, yeah, definitely.
don't know if I can find my way out. I'm stuck in a prison of doubt. In this tiny shell, and everything is growing up tight. There's no room to breathe, and nobody is watching at night. I wanna rise up. Need a friend to shake me out again. Need a friend to shake me out again. I don't know if I can find my way out.
So after enjoying that stunning sunset, I thought I'd have a quick wander up to the Hardley Mill itself whilst it was so quiet and peaceful outside. The mill was built to function as a wind pump to drain water from the nearby fields and marshes back into the River Yare. Built in 1874, it operated until around 1950 and to this day is one of the best preserved mills on the Norfolk Broads. The visitor centre and moorings were completed in 2009, and when we last visited, we had the great pleasure of having a tour of this amazing mill during one of their open days, and we'd highly recommend this, especially as they're such an iconic part of the history of the Broads. So it's been a fantastic first day and great to be back on the Broads. With the sun having finally set, and after a long travel day, it's time to grab some dinner before our early start tomorrow. So I knock up a quick meal this evening, Al. We've got sausage and mash. Can't go too wrong, can you?
No,
So
that's fine.
it's time to tuck in and we'll catch you tomorrow. So see you then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join us in our next video where we visit the beautiful village of Reedham before finally crossing Brundall Water and heading on to explore the Northern Broads. So see you then.